I'm not a tech person, so I'm not required to understand how technology functions and its basic, the router to that to this. I'm not required to know that. I know that it works, and I know if a lot of the stuff what I was told. Okay, well, I don't know for sure, but what I was told, let's just say that they did dissections and studies on people's brains, and then studying the brain, they learned how to manipulate matter and technology and make it mimic the brain. Okay, but you got to understand that the brain is not you. Okay, the brain is just an instrument for the soul to enjoy and celebrate life through. Okay. So you crying over this clay, ash to ash to dust to dust. So you've got to understand that there's infinite essence of all creation, and that life is eternal and grace is infinite. And life being eternal, meaning you have replicating molecular structures, discussed in religion. The rabbinic religion has it. The other religions do too, though. Other religions do too. I noticed that when I was young and we got into Eckankar and Twitchell, when basically Kiped a lot of stuff, he did. Kiped a lot of stuff, he invented Eckankar. There's no real evidence to prove that Eckankar exists. And the Eckmaster and all this stuff. He went and Kiped, went to India and Pakistan and Kashmir and all that stuff. And he went and he found the friendliest options to Kipe and invent his own religion. He didn't create. Create is God, just and so he did that. And I told people, he does not use Muhammad. Okay, he did not say anything about Islam and Muhammad being a part of Eckankar, because there were people, especially when Schutz was doing this back in the '60s, they would kill you. They put out a fatwa and kill him. Kill him. All right. He used Jesus, and he used Gopaldas, Light C, Reb Zartaris, people from compassionate, friendly, religious sects. And he put together Eckankar, and he thought it was an invention to try to get people to play the game right. Was basically what he was doing. I think in his heart of hearts, I think Twitchell was trying to do the right thing. I think a lot of these things start out with there's I hear tell the road to hell is paved with good intentions, right? And mama, my intentions were the best. Well, I was sitting there watching from 2017. They had this girls trip or whatever, and it has little girls in it I'm particularly fond of, that I've connected to in meditation and prayer, and I enjoyed. Jada Pinkett Smith and Tiffany Haddish and Queen Latifah, and is it? I want to say the other girl is I can't remember her name. I want to say it's Dwayne Wade's wife. I think Gabrielle Union. I'm not sure. I couldn't tell for sure. I didn't double check. It was on Tubi. But you see when you get in an airplane, because they tell you, you need to work hard, you need to get in an airplane, you need to go all the way to the Bahamas, you need to stimulate the economy. You go, okay, we need to destroy the ecosystem. We need to destroy people's lives with economy. We make these people say, hey, your time isn't important. Go to a hotel and wait on these people because they have more money than you and money's real. And okay, so and when you see that kind of, do you sit down, okay, and do you think deeply, about life? Remember Judah Krishnamurti talking to those little kids at Ritchie Valley. It's an insane world, the academic world, the business world. These people, they're selfish, and all they care about is, it doesn't make any sense. And the best you can hope for is just try to be a good person and be humble, And the little kid asking him, why is it that way, sir? I don't know, son, but, And he's trying to get through this kid, because this kid is a kid of a rich person in India who now... I'm going to have more robots than cars because I don't trust anybody because they're all assholes, right? And you're like, damn, and if I treat people with dignity and respect, they won't want to be servants. Okay. You'll be able to wash your own dishes, get your own food. You don't pack it up in storage and, and I got a great idea to be a billionaire. Take a great idea, okay, and shut the fuck up. Okay, be a good person. Share, care, give in accordance to need, build to last. Life is eternal and grace is infinite. Forgive debt and trespass, love one, eternal, faithful peace. Okay. Quantum computing. Okay. We have quantum computing. They had that Loeb guy on with the thing from the Fox News thing, affiliate thing in Phoenix, with the Hook guy. And he's sitting there and he's saying, well, this and this, and we need humility. I totally agree. The science community needs humility. But, okay, it is folly to worry about if that thing in space is a nuclear-powered crazy ship with crazy people on it. Okay. If we're just as fucking crazy here on planet Earth, not applying the physics of the understanding and the humility of the Lord's Prayer, okay, and not a global unity movement, okay, cleaning our water, okay, restoring our soils, building homes that are sustainable, livable, and where people are loved, where people feel love and share that love, okay, where you don't want to seek unrational, exaggerated, narcissistic attention that over-exaggerates your self-importance, which makes you into a destructive, Nazi, Hitlerian, Pharaohan, Caesaran, shitty, fucked up, Caligula, had you go to the fucking orgy night, fuck that shit. Fuck the club, fuck the dancing, fuck the fashion shows, fuck the football. I went to a football game and a fashion show broke out. I went to a fashion show and a football game broke out. Fuck it all, okay? And while you're at it, fuck you too. Okay. I'm an emotional human being who loves children and wants them to live the ways of a perfect father who understands commands perfectly because he understands life eternally with wonderful humility. Okay. So I was going to talk to you guys tomorrow, but I sat down and I was watching this stuff, and the free TV thing, it stopped working over here. That one went kaplatz. That one stopped working over there. I brought it over here, and I thought, well, I'm going to try to get it to work, and it did. And I got it to come up, but it would only show up on my YouTube channel. So I was like, what is going on? I don't know. Okay, I can't tell you. I'm not a scientist. I don't know what scientists are up to. I can only observe, analyze, and process like the rest of you. I'm not I am in the inner sanctum of the insanity. Okay. But I'm here against my will as a prisoner being manipulated by perverts and tortured and abused by perverts, just like the rest of you that are innocents. Sitting there going, what the fuck is going on here? It's wrong to acquit the guilty and deny justice to the innocent. Proverbs is so right. Those wealthy, they think that wealth is a high wall of safety, when actually it's a narcissistic ego trap, the brain trapping the soul. And it's horrid. And the poor plead for mercy and the rich answer in insults. And what that means is that the innocent people that need justice plead for mercy. Okay. And the guilty answer with insults. And the guilty are fools who see their manipulation as a high wall of safety. I'm just correcting the linguistics because the translations are off, and I need to help quantum computing make better sense of it. Thanks, Tiffany, Queen Latifah, and Jada, and is it Gabrielle Union, the other girl that's on that movie? I'm not sure. I was trying to pay attention. I'll go back and pay attention. You guys are brats. You're fortunate, not lucky. There's no luck. You're fortunate. There's lucky. He's going to build a drone and it's going to come up to you. Imagine that. It's Rockefeller. I swear that man has this, sense of humor in the history of the world. It's like the guy who's making the drone army for the U.S. military. His name is Lucky. Okay. That is one evil old son of a bucket. Okay. One day the bucket will go away. One day the bottom of it will drop out. He is a twisted man. Now, David Rockefeller was sadistic, twisted, and just, isn't it ironic? And yeah, I really do think. No, he had this thing about what he did with the Jennifer Lopez stuff and then Casper Smart. And I'm like, and it's like, did he set this up? He is so obnoxious. It's funny. No, when scientists do it to be abusive and shitty, it's not funny. They're just trying to be like Rockefeller. When Rockefeller does it, it's funny. Because he set me up right in the middle and goes, go ahead, get him, Parsons. They'll gladly kill over me and my grandpa's money and watch you and Jesus die, Parsons. Life's eternal and grace is infinite. Prove it. Okay. I'll do it, you old crazy bastard. I have certain forms of sincere affection towards that man. Okay, he was present in my life before I was even born. Okay? He understood me and knew me better than my own dad and my own mom. Okay? And my spouses, oh hell yeah. Okay, because my spouses would go cheat and get angry with me and abusive to me because I'd make them feel stupid because they do and say stupid things. I say, please don't do that in front of other people like I do my family. Like, please don't say you believe in a magic cartoon character named Jesus who wants to kill everybody you don't like because they don't buy the same clothes that you buy and you don't like the shirts I wear and so on. And they got to, and he likes his fags the best and he's so, so good. And so please stop doing that in front of people. Now we have quantum computing. Guys, with quantum computing and this excessive surveillance, there's nowhere to run and hide from what you become and what you've done to yourself and to others and where you put the world. Okay. And then the quantum computing is going to come in and take good from bad and right from wrong and truth from lie and then administer it with technology to fix it. And you guys could have said, well, yeah, Parsons is right. He's the Messiah. Forget that and trespass, love, one, terror, faithful, peace. And instead of have every nook and cranny of your privacy and all the pervert things that you did that were insane and tried to hide. Okay, be brought to light. So I say, never do this again. John McCain. No one's completely worthless. You can always be used as a bad example. And look how many bad examples we have now. And I tried, mother. I wasn't doing it for me. I'm not like the Andy Dick's character on Deception, Disgrace, Not the Lion King. Me no lying, no way. I'm always telling the truth. I mean, I tell the truth, I get in trouble, but I don't get in trouble. You don't get in trouble. Life's eternal, grace is infinite. When you tell the truth and what's happening to you and what you're doing, what you're thinking, why you're doing, why you're thinking it, you tell the truth, okay? You can correct technology that is dysfunctional because liars are manipulating you with lie. Money's not real, but life is. Okay, guys, you understand? I'm going to load this one up. Hopefully it loads in a timely manner, and then we'll talk tomorrow. I just had to talk tonight. I just couldn't leave you guys like that because, I'm not a sucker. I'm an all-day lover. Okay? Even in my sleep and in my dreams, I'm loving and protecting the innocent from the guilty. Hey, when you love, that's what you do. All right? Peace out, man.